getting a girl right now means that you need to dedicate your time to them. Like, ushatoka job, now you need to look for her. Hauko job, now you need to spend time with her. You're not doing anything. It's your off day. You need to link up. You need to do ABCD. You need to go, I don't know, shopping for bed sheets and curtains. What am I doing, bana? Keja ni kubwa. The only thing that is inside is a mattress. Nigga went and took a whole 1-bedroom apartment to put a single mattress inside. I'm not for the streets. I mean, come on. Bros, grabbing this chick by her face and kissing the shit out of her. Namshikilia hivi, wewe. Anataka kwenda namshikilia tena namwambia kuja hapa hivi. Na sasa tumelalia kitu kingine hapo inachoma kuku hapa nyuma. Nakwambia hata tungeangusha kuku za wenyewe. Yes, sir. Yeah, we know what it is. This is Tito himself. You already know this is the uninterrupted podcast. Kama kawaida. You already know what it is. You know what's going on. Rocking in the New York Yankees hat. Kama kawaida. We fresh, we good, we lit. It's been a minute since I saw myself alone in front of a fucking camera, bro. And I'm already cussing. For starters, I've had people watching my stuff. And over time, I've been hearing the reviews that people give me, and I'm very good at listening to what people tell me. Apparently, there are some people who don't like me cussing. So I really had to tone down on my cussing. And how I tone down on cussing is by bringing other people into it. So, crazy thing about bringing other people is that sometimes I say, I don't drink before I podcast. I don't use anything before I come and sit down in front of a camera and start speaking. So all this is just as natural as you can imagine. And they ask me like, ai, kwa nini bana? Unajua ukipiga shots ama uwashe kiboza, upige kiasi hivi, alafu kama ukae mbele ya kamera unaweza spit, unaweza bongo, unaweza nini. I'm like, there's a bigger picture beyond me just doing this alone. Because I look at it as something that I'll be doing full time. And it'll eventually get to that point where I'm doing it with prominent people, famous people, well-known people, wealthy people. Itafika to your point yenye I'm having like a different kind of audience, or maybe not audience rather, but having a different kind of company in my podcast. Because imagine, for example, if today I just said I have Uhuru Kenyatta in my podcast, I'm bringing Uhuru Kenyatta, or maybe I'm bringing Robert Burale, or maybe I'm bringing who? Am I bringing Jeff Koinange, or maybe I'm bringing just someone prominent. You know what I mean? And then, the thing is, if you're used to using something before you get into your element, my element is always natural. Like, I can sit down, it's like a conversation is never hard for me to create. It's always easy. I can flow with it anytime, any day. So if I need to use something just to get into that element that I know this is the element that I'm rocking, what if one day now someone prominent comes in and it's like, I've heard about you, Nini. You're good. I like your stuff. And we need to do something. Let's sit down and do something. So this guy is here. We've already done the setup. And damn, I notice, sina tea, ama sina something to smoke. And then I have to excuse myself to go and get drinks or maybe get something so that I can come back and drink. So I just don't want to be subjected to things that lazima nitumie ndo I get into that element. So niko naambia me, I cannot drink before I do the podcast, or maybe I don't do anything before I do the podcast. It's just that it doesn't matter how exhausted I am, how good I'm feeling or whatever. If I want to do it, I'll do it. So that's the kind of thing. And that also brought me to this thought of reducing on the curses that I do, the cussing that I do on the mic. Because damn, bro, me na cuss. I know I cuss and I cuss a lot. And sometimes some people can't listen because, for example, I know my mom listens to me. She listens to me a lot. She watches my stuff. So one time I'm sitting down and I know she watches, but I never go and ask her, so you watched the other one? Because I know how much I cuss. And that conversation between me and her is quite difficult. So the other day, like 2-3 weeks ago, so I was sitting down with her. And then it's like, I like what you did. Especially she watched the one I did about the cancer thing. She liked it so much. That thing had a lot of traction on my page. So I usually watch. At the back of my mind, I know she watches. But it's a cringe within me because I know if she watches, she hears me cuss and I'm like, damn. But at the same time, that is just me. That is just who I am. That is the kind of delivery that I'm used to. This light is making me sweat, god damn it. So akaniambia, I usually listen to you until the point you say the F word. Kasema, wow. How many people say this? Or how many? I know sometimes kuna watu on my WhatsApp, I've blocked them from seeing my stories, so such that I am not the source of them reaching to my content. If they ever get to reach to my content, like, no, it's a no-brainer. I'm public on Instagram. If you go to my Instagram, you'll see my content. You'll see the link. You'll see where it lead you. It lead you to YouTube. You'll see every other thing. If you're on TikTok, you see my things. It leads you to YouTube and see that. If that is your source, then I'm not your source. So you got it from external sources that led you to my page. Kuna watu, I don't care if they hear me curse or not. Kuna watu, I don't like. Kuna inategemea tu mali penye nimekuweka ama penye sijakuweka. Speaking of conversations, unajua, sometimes I was listening to this what is it called? There's this famous UK podcast. It's called Shits and Gigs, something like that. So they usually have this segment where they give a statement and people react based on what that statement. Like, for example, they say, when did you realize you're grown? So I was watching this one and it had reactions from their fans and other people. So guys were saying, how do you realize you're grown? And there was one that stood out and directly can impact. So it's like this. When you start having different kind of conversations with your folks. So your folks in this matter is your parents. So this is what happens. Last week, this Easter, I was at home. So I'm chilling with moms. My cat, Natulia. We just talk about random stuff. Kabisa. We talk about work. We talk about trends. We talk about things that are happening. We talk about quite a number of things. And the conversation builds up very fast. And for a second, because it is this conversation is going too fast. Don't forget you're talking to your mother, and say some stupid shit. I'm really watching it. So ikafika point yenye we talk about some guy had ratio, what is it called by the Kales? They call Koito, that thing. This nigga had that shit. He did it. It was so nice. So nice. So nice. My brother was part of the, what do you call those people who go there and they wear suits? It was one of them. So nice. So we're talking about it. We're dissecting it. It tells me a little bit about what she knows, what happens. Then we talk about it. I tell her a little bit about one that I went to in Muranga. Tell her how good it was. Venye tulibebeshwa Muratina, sijui nini. Like all that shit. And then she pauses for a second and she's like, so no ukioa lini? That one caught me off guard. So she asked it in a certain way that I don't want to say it. Okay, either way, let me just say it. So she asked me, so no ukioa wapi? So she's like, so ukioa, where will you get your girl from? Like which region? Wa Mulima, wa Rift Valley, wa Lakeside, wa Western, wa Northeastern, wa Central, wa Coast. Like, Allah, tumefika hapa. I hesitate for 1 second. And then I do a nervous giggle because like, what the fuck? It's like, what the fuck? Like, it comes, akasema yeye unaona ukitoa mtu wapi? It's like, you know, by the way, unpopular opinion. Nikamwambia kwanza, this is an uncommon opinion that most times when I say it, people are like, no, nigga, you're just too much in your head, or maybe you're procrastinating the whole thing. Because I have guys my age, but bro, I remember in 2019, was it before COVID? There's a guy. This is very famous on TikTok, and I've seen him appear on a certain podcast the other day. It's called the Come Up. It's a spin-off, Portal podcast. So this guy was there. At that time, this dude had a baby in 2019, but I was like, 2019 at that time, but I was still learning how to go to town alone, but I was still learning how to maneuver, how to make like 200 or 300 shillings at that time. And like small money. That's when I was just trying to get my footing. Bado niko shule, but at the same time I don't have this experience. And this guy comes up and tells me, bro, I have a kid. This nigga impregnated a chick that I really wanted, bana. Nimesahau jina yake. Nilikuwa naona gaudem hivi nasikia ni manzi yao jamaa nasikia tu. Aish. Nasema mbwa nyinyi. Anyway, mimi nakwambia she asked me this question. I'm like, is she asking me some question she should be asking someone else? I'm a question. I'm that grown enough for her to ask me this question. Like, cause I've been away from home for about 6 years now. I've been away from I've been working for about 5 years now. I've been living alone. All this time I got into this podcasting shit. And I'm like, it's Wally. I don't want to say it in a bad way because, sometimes our parents really think about what we tell them, especially at a certain age. Because right now, I think, kuna vitu wakikuuliza and then you answer, the way you answer them, they would really think about it. And from there, they curate a certain judgment about you. Wanajua, our son is very stupid, by the way, we need to help him. Or, our son is very wise. Let's just give him time to figure out his shit. He knows what he's doing. So, I didn't really want to find myself in that point here. Now she can judge me. I just wanted to give her something that she will really think about, but not place me anywhere as a wise boy or a stupid boy. As one of my friends likes to say, daft. So, this is the thing. I took like a few minutes just giggling and like, so she's trying to add more on her statement about on whatever she asked me, because but don't have career, because I just didn't want to answer. I didn't just want to give her an answer. So I can be, anyway, about that. Currently, I cannot give her a straight answer. Even if I have a girlfriend, I cannot tell her until I feel like it's that time that I need my mom to know that I'm seeing someone, or my folks need to know that I'm seeing someone. But I didn't feel like I need to tell her. I ain't come there, but right now I'm really focused on a few things that I'm doing. That professional athlete answer. You're like, I got things I'm focusing on right now. I'm trying to do a few things. I have my podcast, I have my work that I'm doing, I have other projects. I said quite a number of things, bro, just to make her know that, man, this thing is not in my head. But at the same time, I cannot say if it's in my head or not. Because right now, it's like my spanner was thrown in the wax. Sijui ni nini naendelea. I don't even know, bro. But I tell you what, guys my age, bro, guys are in relationships, bro. Hadi sometimes na kanga hivi chini nafikiria, what the fuck? Nini nadu mimi? Nini nangoja? Nini nataka? Like, I'm just so much undecided about it, such that I cannot figure out what I want. And I feel like that is the best position, because I find myself where I'm just doing my shit. Because I was telling someone, I don't need someone policing me. Because for starters, I have my boss for my I'm doing a 9 to 5. So I have my boss for my 9 to 5. I have a boss who will question if I get to work later than 8:30, if I leave earlier than 5:30, if I'm out of the office randomly, if I'm not doing my work, if ABCD is not done. I have a boss for that. For within that period, I have a boss for that. And that takes a good number of days. You know what I mean? Like, it's from Monday to Saturday, a significant amount of hours within the day, because beyond those hours, you can't do anything more constructive than that. And I have this little time between that time and the time that I get home. Before the time I get to work and the time I leave my house. That is now my time. And I was telling some guy, I don't need a boss for my extra time. Because, getting a girl right now means that you need to dedicate your time to them. Like, Usha took a job, now you need to look for her. How got job, now you need to spend time with her. You're not doing anything. It's your off day, you need to link up. You need to do ABCD. You need to go, shopping for bed sheets and curtains. What am I doing, Bana? I play basketball. I go to the gym. I do the podcast. All these three things are big priorities for me. How will I speculate this time to spend time with this chick to do the podcast? The podcast needs preparation. It needs settings. Settings ni muhimu sana. It needs you to get into that mental, bro. Kama ni guest unaleta uongee na yeye discuss na yeye mpange venue nini. And the hardest thing about doing a podcast is scheduling with someone, bro. You don't even know how many guys are quitting, are bailing on me last minute. So, before I get off the point, I don't feel like I need a boss for my extra time that I'm not at work. That time is so precious for me at the moment, such that I feel like mtu akininyang'anya hata 5 fucking minutes from that time that I have for myself. Bro, it's a big compromise. What are we doing? Like, in Tao. So, nishasema mara kadhaa, I've been on dates, like 1 or 2 dates, and I wonder how I found myself there. But I've been doing them regardless. So tuko hapo, mi juzi hata nashindwa naenda wapi. Like someone is telling me, take me somewhere in Tao. Tunaenda wapi? I don't do these things, bro. Mimi mtu wa usiku, ikifika saa 5, najua naenda tamasha, ama naenda Banias, ama naenda whatever. I will decide to go. And it's just something that I don't usually do, bana. Sijui sasa inafanywa gaje. Because my big problem with just having someone is, bro, my time, bana. My time. I've had friends, bana. Friends in relationships, nini. Very good relationships, zime blossom, zimekaa vile zimekaa. And I'm always third wheeling. Nasijai kuwa na shida third wheeling. I'm always there. Because I have this one particular friend mwenye, most times when maybe we link up, because this day we don't link up that much, because I move out of town. So tuko tukilink up, tunakaa naye, mimi yeye mtu wake. Nakwambia, mimi nilikuwa naongea story na huyu jamaa, hadi mtu wake na feel out of place. Hadi naanza kurumia ude, nasema, nyinyi mlikuja kuchill, kumbe kuna raia amekama hapa kupiga story na mtu wako. What to do now? What to do? The whole thing is just a whole fucked up rigmarole that I don't want to understand at the moment. I don't need it in my life, bro. I don't need it. Let it just be something in my head that nimecurate mimi mwenyewe yenye staki hata mimi mwenyewe kuelewa. But the way it is right now, it's so good. I mean, see at this jai. I'm giving too much information anyway. Quote unquote. I was talking about Easter, man. Easter was amazing, bana. I'm telling you. One thing, you always hear people joke and say that we need a day before the next day so that we prepare for the other day. Bro, Easter was a perfect example for the kind of weekends that we need. Like a day before tomorrow that I go to work tomorrow, and the day after. Bro, there were breaks and breaks. Easter, man. It's like, for some reason, I was just feeling I'll just be anticipating for Easter because it's a long, amazing weekend, man. Just imagine you're not going to work on Friday. If you have a nice boss, won't let you go to work on Saturday. Because you usually don't go to work on Sunday, and then Monday you'll also not go to work. Bro, those are 4 fucking days for a weekend, man. That makes a week have 3 days. God damn it, bana. You know, this has been a significant Easter for me because I've been sick, but I'm healed. Sijapona kabisa. I don't want to jump into conclusion niseme nimepona, but sijapona. But niko tu sawa. So I was sick and I had to quit alcohol. I swear I had to quit alcohol. I swear I had to quit alcohol. Ilinibidi juu the circumstances were way more costly than the enjoyment. Kwa sababu unajua it just happened like a series. Ilikuwa ile design ya drinking and after drinking hangover ni why, lakini I have this crazy stomach upset and diarrhea. Crazy one, sometimes accompanied by vomiting. And because it is inihangi. Buddha uswai assume some fucked up symptoms for hangover. It's usually messed up when you assume some fucked up symptoms for hangover. So me, I've been assuming these symptoms for hangover. It's like, happen once. Kasema, adi nikazoea, nikasemaga, mi by then kikunywaga nini fulani, kunywaga whiskey, nini hapinia. Umejidiagnose umboi. Happened the first week, the second week, the third week it was worse. So worse that I had to go to the hospital. So I go to the hospital, nimetibiwa. Nimepewa dawa, nikaambiwa nifanye test. Kwanza nakasirika sana nikiitishwa test ya stool. There's nothing as disgusting as test ya stool na kudungwa shindano ya matako. Those are two things that are so fucking embarrassing for me, especially in the medical sector. Tafadhali, find another remedy. Please. Nimeitishwa hapo stool nikasema, zile iwezi. Ile kudiarrhea nimediarrhea nikata kidogo karibu ni diarrhea vitu zingine zenye tofauti. So like, so, next time we do the test. Na uzuri sikudungwa shindano ya rasa. Nimepiga madawa, wiki imeisha. Nikasema, ni Friday, what the fuck? I just sleep sober. Bro, I go drinking again. Piga drinks hapo hivyo kama mwazimu. Mefika Sunday. Sunday is the day you recuperate. The same shit happens again, bro. I'm down bad, bana. Hadi nasikia ni nini. So I go to the hospital. Now this time stool iko wakitisha na wapea. Mefika hapo hivyo. Metibiwa, medungo ma IV ni. Kidogo hivi. Kapena sample. Kanipima kanisho. Tricky sana. Itabidi umacha nini. Itabidi blood sample umechukua nini ukaniambia buda itabidi. Kwanza daktari alikam tu. Alikuja hivi. Akanifinya mahali fulani hapa hivi. Chap, na kwa nilisikia uchungu fulani wewe. That guy almost got karibu nipige ngumi. Shit. Uchungu fulani hivi. Kasema fuck. The next question was, ulikunywa nini jana? Shit. I'm sure, piga mabia kadhaa, couple of shots, nini. The next thing he said is that it seems like you have a problem with your pancreas. Kwa akili nikajiambia haizi kuwa msichana overthink. So sijui wakapima, sijui whatever they did it. Kaleta results. But apparently that was the problem. And the problem was the drinking. Kwa sababu just before that was discovered, nilikuwa nimekuja nikadungwa dawa fulani hivi. Nika chini nikameza dawa moja alafu nikasema natoka naisha. Na kuambia nilitapika. I could even see some red substance coming out. Cheers. So apparently that is how I stopped drinking, like maybe 3 weeks ago. Then it gets to Easter. So Easter is long and I'm like, shit, how will I survive this long weekend without drinking? But I've survived 2 weeks before without drinking. So this is the third week and I need to be stoic and just make sure that I'm not drinking. So Easter comes on a Thursday. And I kuna Otile Brown. Gonna see Otile bana. So piga monster na maji. That's gonna mean nimekuja club appearance ya Otile alafu na kunywa maji na monster. But nikakunywa na nikamaliza na nikatoka club 6 AM. Kakuja nikalala the whole fucking day. Wake up, it's on Saturday. It's on Friday. It's Easter Friday. Can't even remember what I did on that day. No drinking. No drinking there. I couldn't imagine. I kept my calm for a whole night. At the 6, no drinking. So Friday comes. I don't know what happened. Can't remember what event was there on Friday. Can't really remember. But again, I go to the club. I'm not drinking. And we can't have together drinking. And there's nothing as amazing as watching drunk people. Drunk people are fucked up, bro. Hadi nilikuwa najambia, if this is how I usually behave, I really need to quit this shit. Sasa niko hapo kwa club. I'm just watching people. Wanaona katiana. Bro, you see how chicks usually grind on dudes here in front of them and you hold them like this? That thing is stupid. Fuck. That thing is so stupid. That thing is so stupid. And we need to fucking stop doing it. We need to stop. Bro, just dance normally. Grinding. Or maybe just grind with adabu. Because I could now see people grind on each other. Hey. That thing is stupid, my brother. And I'm telling you for free, that thing is fucked up. It's not nice. If a video of you was taken how you grind on chicks, utajichukia bure. Jumi hadi hata nikwambie why this drinking thing is fucked up. Number one, because the time before I stopped drinking, so I met this guy. I think he's some politician type of dude. We usually just meet in a club. Tunachapiana, tunabonga kiasi nini. But we're not that friends, but we know each other. So this guy is like, hey, kuja niaje niko na video yako. Akasema, hizi ni gani tena? Akasema, sikuonyeshi kwa simu yangu, nataka nikutumie. Nikamwambia nitumie. Now is when we exchange numbers now. This dude sends me 2 videos, a minute long each. Bro, the contents of the video are sort of explicit. Not explicit as that. Hakuna mtu alitoa nguo ama kuna mtu aliingiza na mkono mahali. Bro, the way I'm grabbing this chick was different, man. Eish. I could show you a snippet here, but no, gopa. My potential ones will see it and then be like, he's for the streets. I'm not for the streets. I mean, come on. Bro's grabbing this chick by her face and kissing the shit out of her. Namshikilia hivi, wewe. Anataka kwenda na mshikilia tena namwambia kuja hapa hivi. Na sasa tumelalia kitu kingine hapo inachoma kuku hapa nyuma. Nakwambia hata tungeangusha kuku za wenyewe. Aya. And I'm telling you, this the things that we do under the influence are quite different when you observe them, especially when you are sober. And when you come to discover the sum of... I've seen, like, it's not the first time that kind of shit has happened to me. And I really hate it, especially when it gets to a point where your mind cannot create more memories. That's why you wake up in the morning and you don't remember what you did yesterday. Unakaa hapo hivi unashindwa, nini ilihappen? Afu unapigiwa story. Wewe, unapigiwa story. Mimi kuna... Ngoja. Unaambiwa kitu ulidu. It's so embarrassing, so fucking embarrassing. Like the next day, some guy calls me. Hey, kwani jana kuliendaje? I just feel like laughing because hata ukuchoma, but I can insinuate ama nikwambia ulichoma, but you don't even know. Easter was good, bana. Easter was amazing apart from Sunday. There was this thing called Farmers Festival. Guys came up with tractors and everything, like this guy over here. Came with tractors, bwana. Watu wamekuja na matinga. Farmers Festival, Korom, huyu jamaa anatoka nani? This guy brought a bootleg festival to Tamasha, but it was nice. It was for those people who thronged that place. Nakwambia, that place was so full. Unaonaga I don't know where people came from. It's like they came out of the backwoods like cockroaches, but these guys were just crawling all over. The place was so packed. So packed. Ilishinda hadi 31st ama sijui, close to some type of shit like that, bro. But the music was one. They had their own anthems bana playing. For some reason I thought that music so whack. But kuna zenye zilikuwa zinashika. And remember, I'm very sober. Very sober. Nasikiza muziki zenye sija imagine I live and play even when I'm drunk. But nazisikiza I don't know where. Sana unacheki zile ngoma zao hizo video zao zikisha tokaga, the way they dance is exactly the way they were dancing that day. I don't know if it's just their style or it's just not a style that we are used to. But bado tu ni style yao. Una get? Bado tu ni style yao. Hiyo place ilikuwa imeshona hivi. Mimi nashanga walienda huko hivyo, Kesesi huko ndani huko hivyo, huko Nandi Hills, huko Ziwa, huko what do you call this place? I don't know. Wakaleta watu huko Soi, wakaambia watu kujeni, wakabeba na hizo matinga zao, wakaambia tuendeni tamasha si what. That place was so fucking full such that for some reason I felt out of place. Not only me, but quite a number of people felt out of place. It was so full. Satafanya nini? But it was their day. They had their moment, man. They enjoyed. They brought their own artists. They brought their nice MCs. I don't know. Nani, what is the name of this guy? DJ Nosh and some guy he was called Probox or Nani. But they did an amazing job, man. They hyped the crowd. They kept the crowd alive for as long as they want to. They kept the crowd there. Adi go mama 3 ma 4 Shanghai see rada. But nothing could supersede or nothing can outdo on Saturday when we had Calligraph Jones. The OG himself, man. What do you mean, man? I even made a t-shirt for the OG, man. A badass t-shirt. Bro, badass t-shirt. If you look at that, I do also cause when people thought that I'm one of the entourage. Bro. I don't even know this guy. This guy doesn't even know me. I just like him, man. I just like his music. I just like his craft so much that I just had to represent and make a t-shirt that has the face of this guy up on belly with his name. And I said, fuck it. Now time I perform, I made sure I was on top of the stage just behind this guy. I'm not cheza bana. Easy my clubs again. You should come and benchmark how these guys do their job, bana. Because for some reason, you might think they're overdoing it, but they're not overdoing it. They're just doing exactly what we expect them to do. Like they're setting the top standard that you guys are trying to surpass, but you way below the halfway mark. These guys are kicking it at a 9 huko even. You guys are still struggling getting at a good 5. Getting a good 5. Not even a strong 5, a good 5. Bro, just I don't even know how those guys go around, how they plan their entertainment and everything. But the way it just unfolds, it's so fucking nice. Just imagine having DJ Tibbs and the Calligraph in the same venue. In the same goddamn venue. In the same goddamn place. Both of these guys are hip-hop hardheads. This guy... We nafika time zingine DJ Tibbs anacheza hip-hop zingine hadi unashangaa. Tibbs! Watu wenye wako hapo ndani... Hey... wana struggle ku-relate lakini kuna wase tunaenjoy mbaya. Mimi naonaga kuna wase usemanga Tibbs is so good. He does his job very, very, very well. But I think sometimes he gets into that element here. Hata yeye mwenyewe he wants to listen to that kind of music, that type of music, that genre. That is what is ringing in his ear. And the thing is, back to back, he just remembers a song that he needs to play. But there are those common songs that the whole club will resonate with. The whole club will enjoy. The whole club will. But sasa, imagine having this guy play all this music, and then you have the OG anakuja like grace the fucking stage. This guy comes here and a rap and a chafua mbaya sana. Man, Easter was amazing, man. A big shout out to Tamash for them for planning amazing Easter. God damn it. When you're let out, try. But try harder next time. Try harder. Try to keep us for the whole fucking Easter weekend. I bet you can't. Yeah. Anyway, it was amazing. So, as I wind up, because I don't want to take too much of your time and my time, like I said, I've been podcasting for a minute, man. This is like my 40th or something video. It's the 40th production that I'm doing. And I had someone who was like, hey, there's like a shift we've done, man. Now you have guys, you're so professional, you're so yeah. But anyway, so I'm talking about, hey, we change dynamics, like, bro. Ata kuchange yenyewe and it's so hard. So not only for me, but for my audience pia. Kwa sababu I don't know how my audience is growing in which direction, because every time you produce content kuna msana like na kuna msana hata like there's someone somewhere who likes this and someone who doesn't like this, okay? And there's someone who likes the interviewer me. I don't know where to place myself, but kuna watu wana enjoy hiyo sana. They enjoy how the conversation unfolds, like the last one I did with MC Kento. But it's so hard, bro, scheduling with people bring in excuses last minute. People bring in their schedules. Hey, nikizungu gani inaozungumza leo? People bring in excuses the last minute. People bring in their schedules the last minute. People bring in excuses last minute. Like there's one chick I've been trying to bring over, but she's playing celebrity status for me. Now I just thought if you to me is because I've had notable people on my podcast. Notable. I'm serious, notable. So having people come over is one difficult thing, because you need to plan with people, but sometimes they just let you down last minute because of a better deal maybe or something. And sometimes unaanza kupiga mtu na story, unaanza kuambia mtu story ya podcast. Kidogo unachukia ameanzisha podcast yake. Kidogo unacheki. Kwani alikuwa anataka kubenchmark hapa hivi ama nini? Mmonge hapo hivyo, mmemwambia equipment zako vile zikukost nini. Kidogo unaona amerusha ka snippet hapo. Ala. Kama kuna wenye niliona wakiongelea Domino's, na nilikuwa nimemuita na hakukuja. Ananiambia gatu wako busy, ananiambia weekend yenye ako free. Bado nangoja. Sasa sijui, it's been a minute. Domino's was a fucking flop. Was it? Wasn't it? Sijui. So tunasema it's so difficult, but whatever direction this podcast picks is whatever direction I will go towards. Shanpata. So about this, I don't know. So I have a couple of videos that I wanted to show you. Let me move this lower.
We're going out as a group of friends. Obviously, when the bill comes, the calculators will come out. That's okay. That's normal. Okay? If your man came out with us, meaning from start to finish, he perambulated with us, he was at the table with us, he was sharing drinks with us. When the bill comes, honestly, if we bring all of us out our calculators, I'm going to look at you weird.
The man?
Like you and your man, because mbona mulikuja.
Sindio mko wili hapo.
If he's good, so he also goes Dutch with us as a man. Like, he's been here all
my man.
No, he's been here all through.
To get the same beats. Zimeanza kukuja moto. Tumeenda out. Akakuja. Correct? In fact, let's say watu wawili wamekuja. Sindio? Mans na mans wamekuja. Right? Kawimbo kakakuja ni kawimbo kenye mimi napenda. Lakini pia your man akakangoma anakapenda. Tukaamka sisi wawili, kila mtu ana banjuka luka banjuka. flight ni fupi na mimi sijifungi like ashinda chini.
Yeah, that's weird.
But who are you mad at?
Both of you.
Equally.
First of all,
equally.
Calm down. I am mad at both of you. More at my man, because what are you doing? What do you mean unaenda kusugwana uko kwa dance floor? Mumekatika, karibu msata fire. With mommy?
But what if hakuna msuguano?
Okay. This thing has been ringing in my head for I don't know how long. A couple of days I've been thinking about this video and najiambia, eish. What happens? So chicks go out on their own. I show up because there's one chick that I'm seeing over there, and just because I've shown up, now I need to pay the bill. Says the fuck who? I don't see where I'm obligated to pay anything for anything. Misioni. Kwa sababu mimi nikatoa doo zangu nikakulipia wewe na demi yangu tunaenda wote home. I don't get the context that this chick is getting mad just because a dude shows up and doesn't pay for the whole bill for the girls. If I'm to pay for shit, I'm to pay for my shit, whatever I have, whatever the girl I'm screwing is having. I'll pay for that. I don't feel bad. I mean, it's okay. I am not Santa Claus. Santa is not yet Christmas. It's not yet Christmas for Santa to come out in a white hat, white beards, and a red suit. Now that I'm paying for shit, it doesn't just. Do you see? Maybe I'm losing it. If I'm supposed to lose it. But with Sioni, I don't get. I thought she's saying she look at me and the girl weird. Why? What's wrong? If I want to pay for whatever I've had, what's wrong? What's the deal? Simina lipa vitu zenye nimekula. Why? You can see the immense pressure that is placed just on you, just for showing up. Just for showing up. Kuna kugana ile video poa sana Jemo ule msichana kwa gama. Ameenda date. It's a skit, but it's a nice, thoughtful skit. Jemo ule mse goes on a date with demu yake, lakini demu yake anaita mademu mwingine. So this is a different context. Wewe umetoa date unakuja na watu wengine. Which is wrong. So they come there, they eat, they ni. And then Jemu's like, you guys, bulleteni yo. He makes them changa some pesa. Then Jemu uses that money to pay for the whole fucking bill. And then leaves. And then there's another one that I think he doesn't pay. He just pays for his own soda or something. And this chick starts questioning her. Why, Konini, you're the man. Bro, man, give us a break. Give me a break. More reasons why you should stay on your fucking self. Stay on your own. God damn it. I have another one. I have another nice video. Nice. Kijana mwingine hapa ana complain kuhusu maisha. So, I'm having trouble switching between these things, but you know, I'll just get it figured out. So there's this boy.
Like guys, me sijazoea maisha ya ploti, like maji, angalia maji imepotea, and leo sijaoga, and maji imepotea. I don't know, like I don't know. Like kwetu
Jazoea hizo shida.
Because I kama maji imepotea. Kuna like 20,000 liters worth of tanks. like I'm just packing my clothes niende home at this point cause nalala njala sasa nianze kukosa kuoga like I'm going wani maisha iko hivi. Alafu makelele za jirani like my god.
Oh my god.
Nimechukua bag, manguo na laptop, nimeenda home kuoga. Leo ni kulala kati umeshiba na kama tumeoga.
It's called bachelorhood. It's not easy. It's not for the weak. Like living alone, but transitioning from moving out of your mother's house, your father's house, and then going to live alone. It's a quite difficult thing because this throws me back, but in time when I first moved out of my parents' house. And I moved out not because I needed to move out or because it was time, but just because I needed a place to smash. Because I'm not happy. Is when I just started getting access to nyap. Getting small access. People. But I don't have anywhere to take this women bana. Nilishindaga nimomba bradhangu keja mpaka bradhangu alikuwa na jam. Hadi nikasema keja umse siendi tena. Nikasema fuck it. Whatever it takes. Nikaenda nikaspot makeja huko hivyo. Nikaingia keja fulani. Sasa hii keja zilikuwa place fulani tricky. Sasa hii ni place yenye ukienda usiku ni wasiwasi. Ukitoka mapema asubuhi ni wasiwasi. I'm like what the fuck. Tena hii place iko na wizi. Usipoibiwa kwa nyumba wewe ndio utaibiwa hapo nje ya gate. Kabla ufike kwa keja unateremka kwa mama fulani na kama nilikuwa nateremka kwa hiyo mama, it's like there was a fire. I'm a rad, I'm a tornado just behind me. What is it with it? Just saying words, nigga, what the fuck? Umetokea wapi? Anyway. So, moving out of your folks' house has to be very purposeful. Has to be very purposeful. Should not be fueled by very stupid ideas like just trying to get laid. Because me, I didn't have a place that I could get away and go. Apparently, there was this chick that I was kind of seeing at that time. This chick I'm seeing, and just she has her own place. Now it's becoming weird, man. This guy will ever take me anywhere different. It's just my place. Always, it's just my place. Hadi mimi mwenyewe nilikuwa na feel I'm really slugging. I'm slugging. Kasema need to do something. Then nilifanya ups and down acrobats with my finances, nikapata keja. Keja iko na mattress. Iko na keja ni kubwa. The only thing that is inside is a mattress. Nigga went and took a whole 1-bedroom apartment to put a single mattress inside. Naduve moja shurak. Shurak yenyewe iko na viatu mbili. I brought my own clothes to this crib and I could still hear the echo. Yani nafikiri nimejaza, nimeleta mattress, nimeleta shurak moja, viatu mbili, mango zangu kama 15. Niko hapo ndani usiku napigiwa simu nasema hello. What? I've done acrobats with my finances just to get this crib. Kuna keja nasema naleta udema hapa. Bro, akuje wapi? She never even came to that crib. Hata kujua maliko hivi hakuwajua. Na sasa nimefanya mavitu zangu, nimefanya sijui manini, nimechukua mapesa sijui wapi. Nimelipa keja. Kwanza donye nalipa kwa hiyo keja ilikuwa inanidunga aje. Nalipa hivi na baki na peanuts nasema, "Woi Mungu baba." Sijui nirudi nyumbani. I almost feel like this kid. You see this kid is frustrated because he's used to everything is done for you. Everything I want, other people don't don't get, because I'm in my mama's house. I don't fight for it with other people. It's not a demand. Ati maji hakuna. Hiyo keja nilikanga hadi kuna time nikashindwa kulipa na chuni wa stima. Chabab. Sasa nikatokanga kwa hiyo keja. Kia kwanza nilizimwaga stima. Fuck. Kia Mungu. Mateso ya kutaka kushiriki ngono. Kachukua keja huwezi lipa. Mikati wa stima chap. Wakaona huyu jamaa ako na endurance gani. Wakakata maji chap. Wakakata hadi maji. So the last resort, the last thing they could do ni kutinga hiyo keja. Wanaona jamaa juu jamaa haendi, alipi. Juu sana atoa wapi pesa. Bro, maze last minute wakanifungia keja. Nikasema zi. Na pia home sirudi. I just recently left home and then I go back. No fucking way. No fucking way. Bro, I had to do the same acrobat I did. Find another crib. Move out of that crib with that single mattress and that stupid shit I had brought into that house. But notably I did a few things zenye mtu atakikuja. But kuna kabla nisa kuna nema alikujanga hapo na alikuwa anapenda hiyo zabe. Nilikuwa na debe fulani na kwambia nachunisha muziki. That speaker had such good music, like inaimba vizuri. It would even make you forget that ikeja ina hata kiti. There's no seat in this crib. Come on, you guys are just on a mattress chilling, smoking a ganja. Kwa hapo mnaichapa. Hata unasema hakuna shida kwa ikeja. Uko na gasi yako, sahani mbili zenye nimeingia keti ya sababu unapata offer za sahani ni 104 shillings. Nikasema jackpot. Kama uko ready for that kind of pressure, you shouldn't even think about moving out of somewhere you're comfortable. Don't dare. That is where you belong. But kaa uko hivyo, ukitoka huko nje umejitesa, umejihangaisha, umejiingiza kwa umejiingiza vibaya. See, that boy is so frustrated at amelala njaa. Not because he can't cook, but he doesn't want to cook. He's not used to eat, man. Sometimes I sit here and I'm like, mazalo najipikia, napika food mzuri. I can cook very, very, very well. Very well, najipikia vizuri hapa hivi na kana sikia poa. Alafu nika-imagine sasa hiyo kazi. Acha niache ku-imagine by the way. And lastly, I have one last thing to say. Tuonane kesho. It's been real, it's been fresh. Always kama kawaida, you already know. This is Tito himself, and this was good, this was lit, this was fire. Like and subscribe. You already know what it is. We out. Peace.